All right, captains are meeting at midfield with referee Justin McInnes. As we mentioned, Lions in their all blacks with the orange numbers. Got the black pants with the orange stripes. And of course, Edmonton in their white tops, green numbers, gold trim, gold pants with a green stripe. Let's hear from referee Justin McInnes if we can.
What's your call? Tails. Tails is the call. Mayor Goodmanson, the honor is yours. It is a tail. We'd like to receive. What side do you guys want to kick from? Edmonton, receive. Have a great game, gentlemen.
There we go. The coin toss presented by Castle Building Centers, your trusted building supply partner. The Elks will receive. The Lions will kick off. Lions sideline. Right in front of us, Julia. We're never going to be this close ever. Dave Campbell talked about it in the pregame show. The fact that it's a little closer than Hamilton.
Yeah.
Where you're basically broadcasting
we're about
Mississauga.
Maybe 20 feet behind the Lions bench and about 20 feet high.
Yeah, 2 stories up.
2 stories.
Elks on the far sideline here at Starlight Stadium in Langford. Opening kickoff is coming up, presented by Sentinel Storage. Need extra space? Sentinel Storage has flexible and affordable storage solutions near you. Score a touchdown with Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner of the BC Lions.
The referees are moving out. Ball is going to be placed the 35-yard line as both teams are huddled on the sideline.
And you know what? Today's game, we're going to see some of these new rule changes, right?
Yeah, with the implementation of the automatic 30-second clock, on-field and replay officials have been directed to avoid slowing the game down unless a critical ruling is in question. The replay center officials will continue to support the on-field officials during natural breaks in play when the 20-second variable clock is in effect, such as after a penalty has been called on the field or in an automatic review situation, scoring plays in the final 3 minutes and coaches' challenges. So we'll go through some of these changes, some of the rule changes as the game progresses. As the Moj and I are going to get used to them as well as we get ready, as the ball is being spotted on the 30-yard line, and Mark McNamee
getting set to kick off for the Lions. Lions going from right to left from our broadcast location. Elks, of course, going left to right. Edmonton has Joshua Cephas, a wide receiver out of Texas San Antonio, back to return along with Leonard Johnson, a DB out of Duke. So it's Cephas and Williams back to return this kickoff, as Julio mentioned. Mark McNamee, kicker from Ireland, getting set to kick off for the Lions, one of their global players, a very powerful leg. And we're about to get underway here at Starlight Stadium in Langford. Guess we're waiting for a TV timeout. Is that it? Even though there's no TV today. Wait for referee Justin McInnes to blow his whistle and signify that we are ready for the start of this game at Starlight Stadium. Quaint stadium, Julio, holds about 6,000 people here in Langford. And it is filled to the brim today for this CFL preseason game. And McNamee still waiting for McInnes, who has his hand in the air. Now he blows his whistle, brings his hand down. McNamee begins his approach. Right foot is into it, and we are underway. And this is going to bounce at the 5 and out of bounds, and there's a flag there as Leonard Johnson watched that kick go out of bounds. And the Lions flagged right off the get-go.
Yeah, and unfortunately for McNamee, that the wind is blowing like almost across. So where he tried to kick it in that left corner, the wind kind of really pushed it a little bit further than he wanted it to, and it goes out of bounds. So
illegal kickoff out of bounds. BC, number 70. First down, Edmonton.
Yeah, ball comes all the way out to Edmonton's 45-yard line. So that's a steep penalty and that ball gets kicked out of bounds.
1st and 10 for the Elks. Ball on the far hash. Cody Fajardo in at quarterback for Edmonton. He has 3 receivers on the near side, including Robustelli. Up on top is Austin Mack. He's in a slot area. And Knight is in the backfield. As the Elks now come up onto the ball. Fajardo looking over the Lions defense. 5 yards behind the center. Beard, he gets the start today. Fajardo now appears to be audibling, but we're waiting for...
we're still waiting for an official. They're getting the sticks in place, so...
Now we're ready to go. Fajardo looks over the defense. Takes the snap, drops back, has time. He's going to take a shot near side. He's looking for a receiver, and it's incomplete. Kaufman on the coverage, and the intended target was TJ Luther.
Yeah, well, Kaufman was on. They ran a corner route, deep corner route, and Kaufman was right there, and he stumbled. And actually, the receiver stumbled as well as they both went to the ground. So a non-call, but Kaufman was right there on the coverage.
2nd and 10 for the Elks from their own 50. Just underway here in Langford. 2 receivers top. It's Mack and Robustelli, 3 receivers to the near side. BC brings 4. Fajardo drops back, fires far side, has a receiver, and it's Mack who steps out of bounds, being chased down by one of the Lion defenders there. That's by McKenna. And they pick up the first down in the BC 48.
Yeah, and this is, for a veteran quarterback, when you're playing a preseason game and you're playing against pretty much all rookies, you know what you're going to get, right? That's basic zone coverage. And with
17-yard pickup, 1st and 10 at the BC 48. 3 receivers near side. Robustelli and Mack up top. BC brings 4. Handoff. Griffith up the middle, and he's going to get, Knight, he's going to get down to about the BC 42. So a nice pickup on first down by Isaiah Knight.
Yeah, nothing fancy, just over the left side of that offensive line.
So 2nd and 4. Ball's just shy of the BC 42. They got to get to the BC 38. Ball on the far hash. Opening drive of this game. 2 receivers up top. Robustelli and Mack again. Tight formation on the near side. Hilaire the only wideout. Fajardo, quick hitter. Far side. Finds Robustelli, makes the catch, and he's down about the BC 28. Bassi was one of the Lions that was there, but not before. A first down pickup by Joe Robustelli, the former Rough Rider.
Yeah, just a simple curl pattern to the quarterback's left. Robustelli just finding the soft spot in that zone coverage.
So 1st and 10 now at the BC 28-yard line. Gain of 14. 3 receivers to the near side for Fajardo. Tight left. Knight in the backfield. Little play action. Fajardo rolls near side, looking, is he going to run? Crosses the 30, slides just shy of the 20-yard line. And he will pick up a nice gain on first down, will Cody Fajardo.
Yeah, good fake handoff inside. He's going to roll to his right, and Cody Fajardo realizing as he gets outside, both receivers covered. Nice job by that line secondary, and he does the smart thing, takes what he can get with his feet and gets to the ground.
Gain of 6. 2nd and 4 at the BC 23. They got to get to the 19. 2 receivers up top. 3 receivers, bunch formation on the near side. Robustelli now to the far side. Fajardo takes the snap, play action, and he gets hit as he throws the ball. Nice play there, Parker McKenna. I think this would be an incomplete pass.
Coyle.
Was it Coyle or McKenna?
It was
there?
Tyler Coyle, I think, off the edge that got him.
McKenna was there as well. And I believe Edmonton is going to go for it.
It'll be 3rd down.
Offense remains on the field for the Edmonton Elks. Actually now they change personnel.
Well, that's
a late decision there by head coach Mark Killam.
Well, those are the ones that make you nervous as a coach, right? Because you get a blindside guy coming off the edge on the quarterback's backside, and he got a pretty good shot on a starting quarterback.
So Gomez comes out for this field goal attempt. Julio, you saw him in pregame. Jesus Gomez out of Arizona State. He was kicking, 60-yarders?
Yeah, easily.
This will be a 30-yard attempt. Kick is up. and the kick is good. So Jesus Gomez with a 30-yard field goal on the opening drive gives the Edmonton Elks a 3-0 lead over the BC Lions here at Starlight Stadium. 11:45 left to go in the first quarter. Elks and Lions, more football when we return. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by Proline on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network.
Be a little bit of a factor. Mo just starting to gust a little bit more.
It's like last year. Remember how windy it was last year?
It was, and it rained. It was colder last year.
Yeah, it's warm this year, though, so it's nice. So Bassey and Darden back to return. This Gomez offering begins his approach. And over-end kick. And this is going to be Darden backpedaling to the 5, catches it there, north-south, 15, 20, cuts to the near sideline, crosses the 20, crosses the 25, 30, and he's bumped out of bounds there by Jacob Plamondon. And the Lions will have decent field position at their own 36 with a Canadian Tire first down. Visit your locally owned and operated Canadian Tire for all your hardware and houseware needs. Proudly Canadian. So spotted it just shy of the 37. Near sideline. Chase Bryce. 4 receivers up top. Bailey in the backfield. Play action. Bryce rolls far side, finds a receiver. It's Jackson who'll pick up 11 yards before he's tackled on the play.
Nice.
By Jaron Joseph.
I love this from Chase Bryce. You know, the fake the handoff, he's going to roll to his right, but it's the quick decision. He's got a guy in his face. He's rolling to his right, throws an absolute strike to Jackson.
Canadian Tire first down, pickup of 11. Bailey in the backfield, right behind Chase Bryce. 2 receivers up top, 3 to the near side. Poissant in the slot. Edmonton with 4-man rush, brings 4. Little play action again. Bryce is going to hit Jackson in the near side flat, and he's going to be brought down by number 48, Nick Anderson, the linebacker who came over to make the tackle.
And Nick Anderson, former Rookie of the Year, played 7 games last year, lots of injuries.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. 10:29 left to go in the first quarter, just underway at Starlight Stadium in Langford. Elks with a field goal to open the game, 30-yarder by Jesus Gomez. They have a 3-0 lead. Lions with a 2nd and 8 at their own 50. 2 receivers to the near side, 3 to the far side. Bailey to the right of Bryce in the backfield. Takes the snap, does Chase Bryce. Edmonton brings 4, fires near side, finds a receiver, and down at about the 45-yard line, it's DeMontenac, the first-round draft pick out of North Dakota. He makes his first catch of the game, a nice sliding catch to give the Lions a Canadian Tire first down at the Edmonton 46.
Yeah, great. He runs an out pattern. That's that zone coverage, and Chase Bryce recognizes it. Great throw, low and away from that other defender that's inside that can possibly make a play on that.
DeMontenac, the lone receiver, now up top. 3 receivers to the near side. Bailey right behind Bryce in the backfield. Takes the snap, and there are whistles and a flag.
Movement.
BC, number 54. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
The veteran Andrew Pearson getting flagged. So they'll back it up 5 yards to the Edmonton 51, make it 1st and 15. Ball on the near hash. Poissant to the near side with Jackson and Mayala. 1 receiver up top for Chase Bryce. Edmonton 4-man front. Bryce takes the snap. Looking near side, fires, and Poissant, did he make the catch? Yes, he did.
Oh, wow, is this any good? Kieran Poissant, what a catch. Because I think this gets deflected a little bit by that Edmonton defender, but he's still able to concentrate and make the catch on the sideline.
So it's all the way down to the Edmonton 34. Big pickup by the Lions there. 3 receivers up top. DeMontenac, the lone receiver on the near side. Bailey right behind Bryce in the backfield. Bailey up the middle, hurdles 1 Edmonton defender, finds a bit of a hole, and he's upended down at about the 25-yard line. Jalen Garnes came up and took out Bailey's legs, but a nice pickup on first down by Bailey.
And this is all him, right? I mean, he hurdles a defender. They came with a halfback blitz off that side, and he was still able to break through there.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2 at the Edmonton 26. 8:08 left to go in the first quarter. Elks lead at 3-0. Lions looking to respond. Two receivers up top. Bryce right behind the center will take the snap, and he'll try to pick up the first down, and there's a flag on the near side.
Yeah, that's usually offside by the defensive line. They line up in the neutral zone. It's one of the things that Chase...
Edmonton, defensive line. 5-yard penalty, first down BC.
So Canadian Tire first down for the Lions as they move the ball up.
It's one thing about that Chase Bryce talked to me about yesterday was that he felt like he really came in better shape, and physically he's better, and you could see even with those quarterback sneaks his ability to kind of get upfield, move his feet, drive that pocket upfield.
Canadian Tire first down at the Edmonton 21. Bailey right behind Bryce, tight formation for the Lions. Jackson the lone receiver up top, DeMontenac the lone receiver on the near side. Handoff, Bailey tries to cut it. Now he comes back inside, and he's down at about the 15-yard line. He tried to get to the edge, wasn't there, and then he cut it back in for a nice pickup.
Did you see that cut? I mean, that is something else right there.
Lions are in the Fire Smart Red Zone, by the way. Are you Fire Smart ready? Learn how to Fire Smart your home at firesmartbc.ca.
Yeah, bringing in a couple of big bodies.
So 2nd and at about 3 for the Lions. Ball spotted at the Edmonton 14. Middle of the field. Heavy personnel, as Julio mentioned. 3 receivers near side. Bailey right behind Bryce in the backfield. DeMontenac, Johnson. And this is going to be a play action. Bryce rolls near side, fires end zone, looking. Touchdown, BC Lions! Hergy Maela, we talked about his preseason, and he starts this game off with a touchdown reception from Chase Bryce, and the Lions take a 6-3 lead.
Yeah, this is a great call, first off. I love the play action down here. You think they're going to run the ball on 2nd and short. He pulls it. And then again, going to his left, what a great throw from Chase Bryce.
Get a drive recap brought to you by BC Unclaimed in a couple of seconds. Visit bcunclaimed.ca to find out if there's unclaimed money in your name. Checking is free, quick, and secure. McNamee comes out for the convert attempt. Meyer with the hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And that ball sails out of the stadium. So McNamee's extra point attempt is good. Lions take a 7-3 lead with 6:32 left to go in the first quarter. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network.
BC Lions football on CKNW.
Welcome back to Starlight Stadium in Langford. Lions and the Elks. BC leading at 7-3. 6:06 left to go in the first quarter. Edmonton with a play on first down while we were in break. Fajardo took a deep shot for Austin Mack. Couple of line defenders there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Edmonton at their own 14.
Yeah, he almost came down with that, Austin Mack. Lorondo Johnson there as
Elks
well as
break the
Bassey.
huddle. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Knight in the backfield to the right of Fajardo. Fajardo takes the snap. Lions bring 3. Under pressure, steps up. Now he's going to check this down. Look for Knight. Incomplete. Coverage on the play by McKenna.
Good pressure. Good job. It forced Fajardo to kind of step up. He wanted to go to his left, and then he saw the pressure or felt a little pressure, stepped up in the pocket, quickly tried to go to his right and dump it down, and goes incomplete. So the Lions are going to get their punt return team out there.
2 and out. So Silas Bolden back to return this for the Lions. Jake Julian, the veteran Elks punter, right on his own goal line on the near side hash. Takes the snap, punts away. Nice towering punt. Bolden at the BC 48 makes the catch, does a little spin, tries to get to the sideline, nothing there, little juke step, and he's going to be brought down back at the BC 45. So nothing there for the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great punt.
Great hang time.
Yeah, Jake Julie's he's one of the best in the league. I mean, great out of your own end zone there, and great hang time, allows that coverage team to get downfield. It's deep, everything you want.
Canadian Tire first down for the Lions at their own 47, ball on the near hash. Two receivers to the near side, Poisson and Mayala. Two receivers to the far side, DeMontenac and Jackson. Bailey in the backfield for Chase Bryce. Bryce shouting out instructions to both sets of receivers. Edmonton brings forward. Bryce takes the snap, looking near side, nothing there, under pressure. Ball's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Nice play there by the big man Jordan Williams out of Virginia Tech, 6'5", 285. Got one of those mitts up.
Yeah.
And knocked down the pass that was going up the middle there for
Yeah,
Chase
he was
Bryce.
just trying to dump it down to one of those check down receivers, and Bryce does a good job of feeling that pressure, stepping up and avoiding it and trying to find that receiver, but well done by Williams to knock that ball down.
2nd and 10, three receivers up top. Two to the near side for Bryce. Bailey to the left in the backfield. Edmonton with 5 at the line of scrimmage. Now Bailey motions out. Check that, Tony Jones in the game now. Bryce right down the middle, incomplete. Intended target was Poisson. Came up with the ball, but unfortunately there was one hop.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he just kind of short hopped it into Kieran Poisson, who was running a deep crossing route from his right to left.
Lions will be forced to punt.
Carl Meyer into punt.
Jalen Calhoun back to return for the Elks at the 10-yard line. 4:13 left to go in the first quarter. Lions lead at 7-3. Carl Meyer out of South Africa. Punts away. Nice punt. All the way down to about the 1-yard line. Takes a Lions bounce, and now it's at the 5. And we have a no yards penalty against the Lions because somebody didn't know the rules of the Canadian Football League. With that, we'll take a break. 3:51 left to go in the first quarter. BC leads Edmonton 7-3. You're listening to BC Lions football, presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network. On their opening drive, Lions answered with a 14-yard touchdown reception by Hergy Mayala. Both teams with 2 and out since then. Elks with a 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Fajardo's out.
And we have Taylor Powell, the former Tiger Cat, now in at quarterback. 3 receivers up top, 1 to the near side. This is going to be a handoff. Knight up the middle finds a nice hole. The UBC product all the way up to about the 36-yard line. Nice run there by Isaiah Knight, 22-year-old.
Yeah, very nice run. Nice hole up front.
Up to the Edmonton 36. Julio, you mentioned during the break, Lions lost a player going to the locker room.
Yeah, it looked like
David Gusta.
Yeah, David Gusta was heading to the locker room. We don't know, for what, but we'll try to get an update for you.
2 receivers up top, 2 to the near side for Powell. 2-back set, hands this ball off to Knight, goes up the right side, cuts a little back to the middle, and he's brought down on the play. Trying to see the number there. It's Terrence Gagne, or Gagne, I should say, with the tackle. Pickup of 4 yards. Makes it 2nd and 6 now for Edmonton at their own 40. Again, Taylor Powell in at quarterback now. 1 receiver up top. Be Benjamin Victor. Now he's joined with Zach Mathis, 3 to the near side. Powell looking near side. Pump fakes. Going to go wide open. Mack at the 45-40. And he's brought down there. Austin Mack wide open before he's finally brought down by Pierre Kameni. Big pickup for the Elks.
Yeah, I mean, that's again, Taylor Powell is a guy that's been around. Zone coverage, that's easy. Austin Mack just running a deep out pattern, and he was wide open on this right sideline.
So 1st and 10 for Edmonton at the BC 39. Mack with a pickup of 30 yards on that play. 1 receiver to the near side. Mack three receivers to the far side. Powell takes the snap, looking, goes far side, and it's caught on that far side. Going up and getting the football was TJ Luther, I believe. And another big pickup for the Edmonton Elks.
Yeah, and again, a good throw, man-to-man coverage, corner route. Ball's put in a good spot. Receiver goes up and makes the catch.
So ball at the BC 16-yard line after the reception by TJ Luther. Calling that a gain of 22. Powell looks over the BC defense. Three receivers far side. Robustelli, the lone receiver near side. And he's going to go to Austin Mack. End zone. Touchdown, Edmonton Elks. Corner route for Austin Mack. And the Elks respond, and they take a 9-7 lead with 1:09 left to go in the first quarter.
Well, the veteran took advantage of a rookie. LaRondo Johnson bit on that little bit of a slant and go. And Austin Mack had set him up with that, and it's a good throw from Taylor Powell as he easily catches that ball for a touchdown.
So with 1:09 left to go in the first quarter, Elks will look to extend their lead to 10-7.
That's a good-looking drive for the Edmonton Elk.
Gomez out for the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Edmonton takes a 10-7 lead with 53 seconds remaining after the Austin Mack touchdown reception.
Gomez is kicking those things almost 3/4 of the way up that grandstand. So if you're a fan back there, you better have your head on a swivel.
Alert.
Be alert.
That touchdown pass to Mack. I'm trying to figure out the yardage here, Julia. What was it, 17 yards?
Yeah, it looked like somewhere around there, but that's a nice drive.
Touchdown reception.
Taylor Powell, one of the free agents, obviously, that Ed Hervey went out and got, and we know the importance in this league that you got to have two solid quarterbacks, and Taylor Powell has proven that he is very, very capable of stepping in and starting if required.
So Darden is back there along with Bailey for the Lions. And Gomez will kick this one off. Elks, of course, going left to right here in the first quarter. Line drive, low little wobbler, bounces about the 25, picked up by Darden on the hop, crosses the 30, tries to cut back to the middle of the field, nothing there, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 40-yard line.
Good job by Darden to take that ball off the one hop. It was a line drive kickoff, and you don't want those things squirting around down there. Get them on the one hop and get what you can get.
Spotted at the 39, Canadian Tire first down for the Lions with 47 seconds left to go here in the first half. Down 10-7. Two receivers near side for Chase Bryce. Tony Jones now in the backfield, two receivers to the far side. And
time.
Got a whole bunch of whistles here. Get the ruling from Justin McInnes as we lose everything in our broadcast booth due to a gust of wind.
One of those gusts.
Just lost my glasses. I lost my reeds. Do we have something back there? Did we find anything? So, penalty against the Lions, 1st and 15. Reminder, visit your locally owned and operated Canadian Tire for all your sporting and outdoor adventure needs. Proudly Canadian. Bryce takes the snap. Handoff, Jones up the middle, nothing there. Bounces it to the near side, and he's brought down by about 3 Elks.
Flag.
And we do have another flag in the backfield. Well, pardon me, in the defensive backfield at about midfield here. See what that's about.
Yeah, it came in late.
Get the call from referee Justin McInnes. Four officials at about the 36-yard line, still trying to figure this one out. 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. plays here, hopefully. And they're still conferencing at the 35.
Procedure, no end, BC. Unnecessary roughness, Edmonton, number 25. Automatic first down for BC.
So the unnecessary roughness penalty against Chalon Garnes gives the Lions a first down at the 49-yard line. So a Canadian Tire first down for the Lions right in front of us here, Julia, at the 49.
You almost can just go down and reach down and touch the ball.
And now
you feel
we
that
have
close.
whistles again as the Lions break the huddle.
Well, it's preseason for the refs too.
I think there's some confusion with the sticks. I don't know where they got these guys. Now McInnes is looking over to the sideline. Now they're moving the ball back from the 49 to the 44. So I guess it was the error on the officials. Buck Pierce talking to one of the officials on the sidelines, trying to get an explanation of how the Lions just lost 5 yards. Nothing major. DeMontenac to the near side with Jackson, 3 receivers to the far side. Mayala, Fitzgerald, Poissant the slot. Jones in the backfield. Edmonton brings 5. Flag on the play. Jones up the middle, finds a hole, spins off one Edmonton defender, crosses the 50, and he'll pick up close to 7 yards. But we'll see what the flag is about.
Offside Edmonton. One of those defensive tackles jumped into the neutral zone. They came with some pressure, and they tried to anticipate the snap.
Another nice run by Tony Jones. Holds the record for the longest run in Notre Dame football history, 85 yards.
Bowl game history. In a bowl game.
Is it bowl game?
Yeah, it's a bowl
Offside,
game.
Edmonton, number 99. Penalty is declined. Second down.
Silas Hubert, lineman out of Queens. The guilty party. So 2nd and 3 for the Lions, a long 3. Ball just over their 50-yard line. 2 receivers up top, 2 to the near side for Bryce. Jones to his right in the backfield. Edmonton showing blitz, comes with blitz. Bryce fires down sideline looking for DeMontenac. What a catch! Oh my! Hello, Nate DeMontenac, as he went up and beat Joseph. Caught the football and a great catch by Nate DeMontenac.
Yeah, BC Lions fans, you're going to learn to love this kid. This is a great throw and just a great ability to go up and attack the football at its high point.
And that marks the end of the first quarter here at Starlight Stadium in Langford. Edmonton Elks lead the BC Lions by a score of 10-7. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network. Far side with Poissant, 3 receivers near side for Chase Bryce. Tony Jones in the backfield to the right of Bryce. Edmonton brings forward Jackson on a jet sweep, and he's going to be brought down for a big loss, and there's a flag. This might be a face mask.
Or a horse collar, one of those two. And that's going to bail out the Lions because that would have been a big loss. They had that red right away, the Edmonton Elk defense did.
It was Elijah Alston with the tackle, but I believe this is now...
Face mask, BC, number 13. It'll be 15 yards from the end of the play, second down.
Wow.
So the penalties against Jackson, the ball carrier, and this is going to make it second in about 3 time zones.
Holy smokes.
So the ball spotted at the 50.
From the spot of the loss, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're looking at a screen or a draw here.
They got to get to the
25, 24?
24? So I'm trying to do the math.
I don't know if you have this in your game sheet.
It's like second and what, 36? 31? 41, says T-Mart. We can't even count this. I ran out of toes and fingers. Bryce takes the snap. Edmonton brings 4. Looking, checks down the middle. And that's going to be the 50-yard line or the midfield stripe, pardon me. I'm trying to see who the receiver was. Was it Mayala, I think, with the catch? So the Lions will be forced to punt after that horrendous play on first down, Julio.
Well, you mean they not only is it the loss, but it's also the penalty on top of that. So I think it was about a 25-yard loss all in all.
So third down, Lions punting away. Carl Meyer back at his 40. Leonard Johnson back to return for Edmonton. punts away. Low line drive as he kicks into the wind, I guess. Johnson catches that on the run and gets all the way out to about the 35-yard line, so decent field position.
Yeah, well, you
for
have to.
The Edmonton Elks.
You're right. You have to do that. If you're, Carl Meyer, he's kicking into that wind and he's trying to keep it low. I'm sure he's trying to drive it a little bit more outside towards the sideline, but it went more inside. Gave that returner a chance to get it early and get a return.
Edmonton leads it 10-7 early in the second quarter here at Starlight Stadium in Langford. Taylor Powell, a quarterback for the Elks. 4 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver up top. Knight in the backfield. BC brings 5. Play action, and on a slant, he finds a receiver about the 38-yard line. And that ball was caught by Josh Cephas. And he picks up 9 yards on the play.
Yeah,
it was short by about a yard or 2, depending on the spot.
Slant on the backside.
Spotted it at the 38, so makes it 2nd and 2. Benjamin Victor, the lone receiver, the veteran on the near side. 2 receivers up top. Handoff, Knight up the middle, tries to find a hole. He's going to probably pick up the first down as he does cross the 40, so a gain of 3. And a first down for Edmonton as they continue this drive. Taylor Powell in a quarterback, former Hamilton Tiger Cat, saw some duty there, Julio.
Yeah. He's a sound backup. He's the kind of guy you have to have on your roster.
2 receivers up top, 3 on the near side for Powell. Cephas now motions to the near side. Handoff, Knight in the backfield, spins off one Lions defender, and he's brought down at about the 43-yard line. So Knight will get credit for about a 2-yard pickup, maybe 3. Guys working the sticks here, Julian, not the sharpest guys.
Yeah, they're struggling a little bit. Again, it's preseason for them too, Moch.
2nd and 8. 3 receivers near side, 2 to the far side for Powell. Knight in the backfield to his right. BC 4-man front. Everybody else 5 yards or more behind the line of scrimmage. Powell takes a slap looking near side. Now he's going to find a receiver, and it's going to be a catch across the middle by Zach Mathis. And he'll get to the midfield stripe, just shy of it, to the 54, and they'll pick up a first down and keep this drive moving.
6 games last year for Mathis. 6'7", 205 pounds from North Dakota State.
Big target.
Yeah.
First down for Edmonton at their own 54. Cephas on the near side, along with Calhoun. 2 receivers up top. Little play action. Powell rolls out far side, looking, fires downfield. Is it a catch? What a catch it was by Benjamin Victor. Did he come in bounds? And they're saying yes, he did.
You could see it from here. He got the one leg down, but it's a great throw from Taylor Powell as he's rolling to his right on the run. So great throw, great catch.
First down for Edmonton at the BC 43. Benjamin Victor, 13-yard reception. Saw some duty last year, did Victor, for the Edmonton Elks. Tight formation for Powell. BC brings the blitz, quick hitter far side, and it's going to be a reception there by Cephas as he's dragged to the turf. Shy of the first down. See where they spot this. He'll probably be about 5 yards shy, maybe 4. Spotted at the 38.
Taylor Powell now 7 of 7 for just over 100 yards, 106.
So 2nd and 5 for the Elks. 2 receivers up top. 2 to the near side. Knight right behind Powell in the backfield as they go tight left formation. Powell looking near side. He's going to fire downfield looking for a receiver, and it's picked off. Kameni with the interception for the Lions. So Pierre Kameni, the rookie out of Ohio, comes up with the pick, and the Lions get a turnover.
And he's the one guy that has kind of flown under the radar. about how good a camp he's had, but with the start today, tells you how impressive he's been during training camp. Long body, long arm, 6'1", 215 pounds.
9:30 left to go in the second quarter here at Starlight Stadium in Langford. Elks lead the Lions by a score of 10-7. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by Proline on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions radio network. Backing change for the BC Lions as we start this drive.
But what about that play from Kameni? I mean, he's been a guy that's impressed during training camp, and they've been playing him at free safety, at will, so they're trying to find a spot for him.
So Salter in at quarterback now for the Lions, takes the snap, play action, rolls out. Now he fires and finds the receiver at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, it's nicely done by Salter. As he rolls to his left, he's going to fake the handoff, rolls to his left, and then throws it almost against the grain.
Finds Nick Senecal, the draft pick out of Hawaii. And there's an injured Edmonton player on the ground. And it is Benjamin Sangmui, kid out of UBC. He's down. And they're calling for the doctor right off the get-go here.
Yeah,
so not a good situation.
No, right away, you know something's up. Both doctors from both sides are coming out there. So there's certain signals now that the trainers have that when they come out onto the field, they make, and you can see it's a very well choreographed response as far as who starts to come out onto the field. So no hesitation as both medical teams are out there assisting.
Yeah, as soon as the trainer got to the injured Edmonton player, he put the fist in the air. But he's getting up right now, which is a great sign.
Yeah, no, usually that's and the cart was coming out as well. So good to see that he's walking out on his own.
Benjamin Sangmui at a UBC. One of 5 Thunderbird products on this Edmonton roster, as we mentioned. The others being Isaiah Knight, Bradley Hladek, fullback, who's the younger brother of Lions linebacker Ben Hladek, and then of course there's Skylar Griffith, the other fullback, and Luke Burton-Cron, the long snapper. So Canadian Tire first down for the Lions at their own 20, or pardon me, 2nd and 3, my bad. As the Lions look to convert here. Salter at quarterback, as we mentioned. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and this is going to be Bailey. He's going to cross the 26. He's going to pick up a first down.
That was a great open field tackle. I don't know who that was, but if he doesn't get Bailey, he might be still running. Was that the free safety?
Gain of 4. And a Canadian Tire first down for the Lions at their own 26.
Yeah, Ladarius Tennyson, the free safety, came up and made a great open field tackle on Bailey.
Salter looks at his wristband, checks over the defense. He's got 2 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far side. Bailey in the backfield. Ball is snapped and it's picked up. Great play on what appeared to be a direct snap to Caden Robinson, who fumbled the snap as he was coming right behind the center.
Edmonton, number 41. It's a 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
But he caught it on the hop, Julio, and made a nice play out of it.
Was he supposed to get it?
I think he was. Sure looked like it. Wow. So, 5-yard penalty against Edmonton makes it 1st and 5 now. The BC 31. We'll have to ask Buck Pierce about that after the game because he timed it perfectly if he was supposed to get it. Salter takes the snap. Edmonton with some pressure. And Bailey, ooh, what a hit there. As one of the Edmonton linebackers came up and delivered a solid blow. It was Ativa Muaga Clements who came up and read that play and laid a lick.
Yeah, they did.
On
They
Bailey.
read that very, very well. They were trying to go off the right side of the offensive line, and they were able to just really smother that running play.
Pick up a 3, 2nd and 7. The BC 29. Caden Salter in at quarterback. Started his collegiate career at Liberty, finished at Colorado, played for Deion Sanders and company. Edmonton comes with the blitz, and that ball is deflected at the line of scrimmage, and it falls harmlessly to the turf.
So you're not going to tell me they don't want to win? They're coming with all-out blitzes. They're doing everything they can They're not going to make it easy on the young quarterback.
So Lions will be forced to punt. I'm not a big fan of that in the preseason.
Well, you know what? I think, too, though, I think it speaks. Mark Killam, they're trying to, I mean, they've struggled the last few years, right? They're trying to change their identity, change their character. They're trying to play hard. And
TJ Luther back to return this Carl Meyer offering. Meyer back at the BC 15-yard line. Punts away. Nice punt. Luther catches it at the Edmonton 32. Cuts to his right, crosses the 40-45, finds a bit of a hole. And he's wrapped up right as he gets to about the 50-yard line by Tony Jones, making an impression on special teams. With that, we'll take a break. Elks lead the Lions 10-7. 7:06 left to go in the half here at Starlight Stadium in Langford. You're listening to BC Lions football, presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network.
BC Lions football.
7:06 left to go in the half here at Starlight Stadium. Edmonton with a 10-7 lead. First play on their new possession sees Isaiah Knight go up the middle. Picked up maybe a couple. Tackled on the play by Terrence Gagne.
yeah,
Nice play by the linebacker out of Maine. His third season with the Lions now.
yeah, another Canadian, right?
Yeah. 1 yard gain makes it 2nd and 9 for Edmonton at their own 51. 4 receivers up top for Taylor Powell, 1 to the near side. Knight in the backfield. Now Calhoun motions to the near side. Powell drops back. He's going to check this down. He's going to find Knight out of the backfield. Little look-in pass. Crosses the 50-yard line, and he's brought down by McKenna and by Tyson Russell.
Yeah.
But not before he picks up the first down.
And this, again, nice job by Taylor Powell of stepping up, and the pocket started to collapse on him right away, and he recognized that, steps up, finds his outlet.
Gain of 11.
It's a good conversion on 2nd and 9.
2 receivers near side, 3 to the far side, including Griffith, the fullback, who's out of the backfield acting as a slot. BC brings 5. Powell rolls out far side, fires that sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended target out there was Cephas. Are they calling it a catch?
You could see it bounce from here.
Oh, wow. That bounced. Caught it on the hop, and they called it a catch. And the officials are in midseason form, as we can tell. So a gain of 6 for Edmonton.
Yeah,
I don't know, Julie. I saw that bounce.
I did too.
Not much protesting from the Lions, though. 2nd and 4. It is preseason, I guess. 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Lone receiver on the near side is Oju Hilaire. Actually, Luther in the slot. Make it 2 now with the motion. Powell takes the snap, fires far side, finds a receiver. And that is Cephas, who is going to pick up a first down for Edmonton.
Yeah, again, great recognitions. The Lions come with pressure. Taylor Powell knows right away where his first read is to get rid of the football quickly.
Gain of 10, 1st and 10 at the BC 32.
I mean, he's looked very, very good outside of that one mistake where he threw that interception. Very efficient by Taylor Powell.
Cephas and Calhoun on that far side. 3 receivers near side. Mathis, Luther, and Hilaire. Play action. He's going to find a crosser and a great open field tackle there by McKenna, as it was Mathis who made the catch across the formation, but McKenna tracked him down, minimal gain.
They really like him too. Parker McKenna played the most of his football at Washington State. He just seems to be around the football all the time.
Loss of 1 on the play. Ball spotted at the BC 33. So 2nd and 11 now for Edmonton. Powell shouting out instructions to Cephas. Now Luther motions to the near side. Takes the snap, does Powell. Little screen, they're going to find Knight out of the backfield. Crosses the 30, 25, 20. Spins off a BC defender, and he's brought out of bounds close to the 10-yard line. And that'll be about a 23-yard pickup by Isaiah Knight.
And again, I know it's preseason. That 2nd and 11, you can't allow those kinds of conversions.
And we had another gust of wind.
And a loss of
some more reads.
More reads, more paper.
I think I I got it now, Julie.
You got it down? You got some stuff to hold things down?
Well, you put it into the wind, right, so that it can't pick up and lift. First down for the Elks, deep in BC territory. Now we got whistles. I believe might be a timeout here. Get the call from...
3-minute warning.
That's what it is. It's a 3-minute warning. That's what snuck up on us. So 2:59 left to go in the half. Edmonton leads BC by a score of 10-7 here at Starlight Stadium in Langford. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network. Both teams scored on their opening drives, but since then, only a 17-yard touchdown reception by Austin Mack. That gave the Elks a 10-7 lead, and that's where we sit. Although the Elks are threatening here. 1st and 10 at the BC 12. Powell looking over the Lions defense. Takes the snap, and this is going to be a little toss to one of the receivers crossing the formation, and it's Jalen Calhoun.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. He made a lunge for the corner pylon, but he had stepped out earlier.
So gain of 7. Makes it 2nd and 3. So the ball spotted at the BC 5. Powell has got Knight in the backfield beside him. Tight formation for the Elks. Handoff, Knight, and he's going to be, is he in? They're calling it a touchdown. Edmonton is. No sign from the officials.
No,
he's short.
Yeah,
he's right at the 1-yard line.
Is that a first down, though?
And it should be a first down for the Elks. And they will continue here with the ball spotted right at the BC 1. Powell remains in at quarterback. Comes up behind the center, tight formation, short yardage formation, takes the snap over the right side. Flags all over the place, probably offside against the Lions.
Yep.
Still haven't got a call from the official.
It didn't look like he got in. But these are all great scenarios for both sides in a preseason game, right? You want to see these situations, 1st and goal on the 1. For a defense, you want to see who responds. As an offense, you want to see who steps up.
And it's offsides against BC.
Did they call it? They didn't call a touchdown, though, did they, Moj?
No, they didn't, although I think Edmonton was sending out their convert team. But I haven't seen a signal from an official yet. Neither did the Lions. Call from Justin McInnes.
BC defensive line. It'll be first down and goal at the 1.
So Edmonton's point after team returns to the sidelines.
Yeah, we didn't see any indication from any official that it was a touchdown.
Even when it is a touchdown, you might not see an indication. You're left to guess half the time. Powell comes up behind the center. Short yardage formation. Fumbles the ball. He fumbled it. It's not in the end zone. I don't think he got in at all. But he did fumble the football on the snap, and we'll see who comes up with it and where they spot it. But no signal was given in terms of a touchdown.
Well, the Lions have the ball.
It's Kameni who's walking out with the football, hands it to one of the ball boys from the sideline.
How can they be giving this back to Edmonton? I don't know how you come to that conclusion.
So, 2nd and goal now. Don't ask me, Julio.
I mean, it was a clear fumble.
So Snyder now comes in at quarterback, and he goes left side. Does he get in?
Yeah, they
touchdown. Edmonton Elks finally get the call.
That's ridiculous.
Relax there, Cowboy. Cole Snyder comes in, gives it the big spike in the end zone after sitting on the bench for the last, 28 minutes?
That's one of your pet peeves, I'd say.
It's I hate that. I just hate it. You got these backup quarterbacks that do absolutely nothing. They come in, they plunge a yard, and they act like they were like the heroes of the drive. Give the ball to an offensive lineman, somebody who actually worked to get that touchdown.
I do not understand that fumble and how they came that quickly to the conclusion that Edmonton had recovered it. The Lions, the line guy came out of the pile with it.
That was committee that came out of the football.
It's not like they were trying to rip guys out to see who had it underneath there.
Yeah.
It wasn't even in there.
Now, that is one of my pet peeves. You figured that
Yeah,
out. You know who the worst culprit is.
Yeah, I do. Let's not bring it up.
Not enough mustard in Saskatchewan to cover that guy. So now we have some sort of conference with the officials again.
Well, I think because it's a scoring play, they're reviewing it.
So we'll get the ruling here from Justin McInnes, the referee for today's game. No, not the Lions receiver. He's not doing double duty. Justin McInnes, along with most of the veterans for the Lions, back up in Kamloops, probably watching this game on the CFL website.
They might be, or they might be golfing.
Yeah, we talked about that. Nathan Rourke and Justin McInnes got the golfing bug this offseason. Okay, guys, let's pick up the pace of play here. Commissioner Stu, if you're listening, we got to fix this. This shouldn't be taking like 6 minutes.
Edmonton, number 53. That 15 yards will be applied on the kickoff.
All that for that?
Yeah. All that for that. So Gomez comes out for the extra point. Tries to increase the Edmonton lead to 17-7. Should he be successful? Snyder, the holder on the play. Burton Cron with the snap. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and the kick is good.
Jeez,
I think the ball landed at the ferry terminal. Like,
I mean, he's dropping.
You have
dropping
the end zone,
yeah,
and then you have what the West Hills Arena, I guess, and there's probably like about a 20-foot.
No, it's higher than that.
30, 40-foot, whatever.
Nah, probably closer to 30.
Yeah. So the ball cleared the end zone and it cleared the roof on West Hills Arena.
Yeah.
Like he just crushed.
They got some of the football players, the West Shore football players, that are watching the game from up there because they're in charge of retrieving balls up there with both these guys.
So Edmonton getting set to kick off after that touchdown. 2:15 left to go in the half. 17-7 now, Edmonton. Reminder, the Julio Caravetta halftime show coming up. J.C. Abbott from 3 Down Nation will be Julio's guest. Looking forward to that. Does he get a car like popping on Oprah? Like same thing, you give out prizes and stuff?
Do I give out prizes?
Yeah.
If I could, I would. If I find somebody that could give me prizes to give out.
Well, you should just give out prizes.
Hey, I think you should just be worried about that this tent may take off at some point.
Yeah.
Thank God for those plastic straps that are holding this thing down.
Those zip ties, they're getting a workout.
Yeah, they
right
are
now.
getting a workout.
Gomez with the kick from his own 20 after that penalty, low line drive. And it's going to be caught on the hop by Bailey. Crosses the 50, and he will be brought down about the midfield stripe.
Now the ball again was a knuckleball line drive. One hop to Harden, and he was able to get it up close to midfield, spotted at the 54.
So a Canadian Tire first down for the Lions. The 54, they got 2:07 left to play with. Caden Salter remains in at quarterback. Jones at running back, 2 receivers near side, 3 to the far side. Edmonton brings 4. Downfield he goes, overthrows the intended target, Silas Bolden, at about the 30-yard line, and you see the arm strength there, Julio, of Caden Salter.
Yeah, he just flicked that thing downfield, and it just took off. But again, as I said earlier, these are great scenarios. You know, like you said, just over 2 minutes, end of the half. You need a drive. These are the kinds of situations you want to put him in.
Caden Salter definitely has the arm strength. Seeing it all through training camp up in Kamloops. 3 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Jones in the backfield. Edmonton 4-man front. They come with 4. Salter stands in the pocket, fires right down the middle, finds a receiver at the 40-yard line. Great catch there by Jaden Williams as he caught that ball in traffic.
Yeah.
It comes down with a first down.
And we got an injured Elk, but you're absolutely right. That's a great throw from Salter, who's throwing it into the hole of that zone coverage. Then for Robinson to go up there and attack that football, knowing that he's going to take a shot when he catches it.
Jaden Williams actually.
Sorry, excuse me, Jaden Williams.
And Williams picks up for 20 yards on that play. And we have an injured Elk player at the midfield stripe. There's a 17-yard reception by Williams.
I love those second and long conversions.
Can't tell who the Edmonton player is. He's taking a knee. He's taking his helmet off. Looks like they're working on his ankle, maybe his Achilles foot. And now we see that it is Brandon Barlow as he rolls over, the defensive lineman out of Boston College. And it appears they're working on his left ankle. So Barlow being attended to. Lions will have a Canadian Tire first down at the 39-yard line. And Barlow now being helped off the field by one of the Edmonton trainers. As we get back to action here. Lions break the huddle. 4 receivers near side for Caden Salter. Bailey in the backfield. Waiting for Justin McInnes to blow the play in, and he does now. Handoff. And I believe that's Bailey down about the 35-yard line.
God, he's got such a great first step, doesn't he? Like when he puts his left or his right foot down in the ground and he cuts up field, it's quick and explosive.
Spotted it at the 36, so a gain of 3. Makes it 2nd and 7 at the Edmonton 31. 1:35 left to go in the half. Lions down 17-7. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Handoff. Bailey up the middle, finds a hole all the way down to the 29. He will be extremely close to a first down, depending on the spot. But a nice run there by Manny Bailey. Nice little burst up the middle as he found the hole.
Every time. I mean, he just explodes into the line of scrimmage.
And that's a Canadian Tire first down. He got enough. They moved the sticks. 1:19 left to go in the half. After that gain of 8 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Lions. Ball's in the middle of the field. 3 receivers to the near side. Williams, Robinson, and Bolden. DeMontenac now motions to the near side too. Handoff. Bailey up the middle, finds a hole, spins off a defender, and he gets down to about the 23-yard line. I like this pop, Julio. Like he just gets through that hole and boom.
And it's explosive.
Got a burst.
Yeah, it is. Great quickness.
So they're spotted at the 23. Gain of 6 makes it 2nd and 3 at the Edmonton 23-yard line. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Bailey in the backfield. Play action. Salter rolls, fires into the flat, finds a receiver there, and it's Darden who's brought down. I believe he'll be short of the first down by maybe a yard or 2.
Maybe a little bit more than that, Moj.
Where
they spot is about 2.
Yeah, probably 2.
As he rolls to his right, I mean, if he gets that ball out to him a little bit quicker and out in front of him, it's going to give him a chance to make the turn and get upfield, but he kind of had to turn back for the football.
39 seconds left to go in the half. Lions going for it here deep in Edmonton territory. 4 receivers to the far side. Handoff. Bailey near side finds a hole, picks up a Canadian Tire first down to about the 15-yard line. 24 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, why mess with a good thing? They've been just getting 5-6 yards. And you almost get the sense that he's going to bust one of these.
4-yard gain there to the Edmonton 16. 24 seconds on the clock. Canadian Tire first down for the Lions. Ball on the near hash. Darden to the near side, along with Robinson. 3 receivers far side. Salter under pressure. He's going to run this. Crosses the 15 all the way down to the 10-yard line. Yes. So Caden Salter down to the 10 with 6 seconds left to go.
So what do you do here?
Gain of 9.
You gotta. Now he's going to have to kick a field goal here, isn't he?
Well, they were going to timeout BC, so why is it called a timeout?
Well, he's going to talk about it. He wants to see, hey, can I run a play quick enough and still be able to kick the field goal?
You talk about situational football. This is it
good.
Right here, right?
This is good. These are great scenarios to go through for the players and for the coaches, right? So ball's going to be spotted on the 10-yard line, so
you got 6.8 seconds remaining in the half.
Got to be quick.
2nd and 3 scenario. Darden to the near side. 4 receivers to the far side for the Lions. Salter looking over the defense. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Fires end zone. Incomplete. Covered on the play by Johnson was the Lions' intended target, Silas Bolden.
Yeah, you got 2.4 seconds, so well, good attempt. Gives you still a chance to kick the field goal.
Bring it within 7. So McNamee will come out. This will be about a 18-yard field goal.
Yeah, he might put this. You might have to retrieve this in Alberta. He might kick it right out of the stadium.
I say halfway up the grandstands. And Julie, you're right. He kicked it out of the stadium.
I told you.
He literally kicked the football out of the stadium. So there's a grandstand here at Starlight in the end zone. And the grandstand, looking for my angle here, is just as high. Like the roof of the grandstand comes out over the goalpost, right? You could say it comes out over the goalpost. He just kicked that ball over the grandstand.
Yeah.
Like
it doesn't surprise me. He's got an unbelievable leg.
Well, that marks the end of the half. The Edmonton Elks lead the BC Lions by a score of 17-10 after 30 minutes of play here at Starlight Stadium in Langford. Julio Caravetta halftime show coming up. Julio's guest, J.C. Abbott from 3 Down Nation. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network. Who's going to watch it roll to him at the 20, crosses the 25, and he's brought down there. Great open field tackle by Leonard Johnson, their DB out of Duke.
Yeah, that's the 3rd time that Gomez, who's got a great leg, he's really knuckleballed a kickoff. I don't know if those are intentional. I doubt they are. As he walks back to the side, you can see the frustration.
Canadian Tire first down for the Lions at their own 29. Caden Salter remains in at quarterback. Jones in at running back. 2 receivers near side, 3 to the far side for Salter. Edmonton 4-man front, come with 4. Salter drops back. It's going to be a screen, and it's going to be Herji Mayala who crosses the 30. And he is brought down. They're going to spot it about, the 33?
Yeah, it's a good tackle by the Will linebacker there on Mayala.
So a gain of 5.
It looked like they had that screen set up perfectly, and it closed up real quick.
Ball spotted at the 34. Got to get to the 39. Three receivers near side, two to the far side. Edmonton four-man front. Now they come with the blitz. Salter, he's going to throw this ball, and it's deflected at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's too bad. He had Fitzgerald wide open where he wanted it to go, but the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. So
I believe it might have either been Gavin Meyer, a defensive lineman, or it could have been Justin Pace, a linebacker out of Queens, but they were both celebrating.
yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but what I like about it is that you could see he was going to the right receiver in blitz. Get rid of it, get it out of his hands.
Meyer back at the BC 20. Cephas awaits at the Edmonton 20. Punts away. Nice punt by Meyer. It's going to land at about the 25 and bounce out of bounds.
Yeah. Nice job by
Spotted
Carl.
at the 26.
49-yard average last year, just about 39-yard net, which is fantastic. His first full year last year as the Lions starting punter did not disappoint.
South African with a rugby background. So Cole Snyder in a quarterback now for the Edmonton Elks. Rashawn Baker at linebacker, or pardon me, at running back. So they change up their personnel. Snyder's going to take a shot downfield. He's looking for a receiver, and it's caught.
No.
Oh, it's incomplete. Carter Kettle looked like he might have hauled it in.
There's a flag down there. It just got blown into the Edmonton bench. You couldn't see it.
Carter Kettle got some hands on it, but couldn't secure the football. The rookie out of Alberta. Looking at the replay, Julio. He was in traffic, double coverage there by the Lions.
They saying pass interference?
It's a penalty against Edmonton. Didn't have the ref mic up, so we couldn't tell what it was, but
It had to be a big one, too. They're going back.
personal foul maybe.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 20 now.
No, it had to be like a hold. We didn't get the call.
Well,
so.
if it's a hold, it'd be first down. They've got the stick saying second down. So it's either 1st and 20 or 2nd and 20. Your guess is as good as mine. Snyder with two receivers near side, three to the far side. Takes the snap. Lions bring four. It's going to screen this to the running back Baker, and he'll cross the 20, maybe out to the 25.
Third down.
So they are calling it third down. So Edmonton does send out their punting unit. So that'd be some sort of dead ball personal foul, I guess.
Goforth was there with the tackle, so it's another one of those young linebackers that's made a impression during training camp. Him and McKenna, I would imagine, the top two guys.
So Jake Julian back to punt. Veteran out of Eastern Michigan. Darden back to return this for the Lions. Beautiful punt.
Wow.
Darden's going to back up all the way to the BC 20. Catches it there, regains his footing. Makes a cut to the outside, cross the 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Midfield stripe, and he's brought down there by the punter, Jake Julian, who came up to save a huge gain. It was a big enough gain as is. Could have been even more, but a nice return there by Jalen Darden. We'll take a quick break. 11:52 left to go in the third quarter at Starlight Stadium here in Langford. Elks lead the Lions 17-10. Receiver to the far side, it's DeMontenac. Three receivers near side for Caden Salter. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. This is Jones, runs into one of his offensive linemen, spins off, crosses the 50.
Gets a couple.
You know the one thing about Tony Jones? He's thick. He doesn't look it when you see him in person. I don't know whether he's got extra pads on or maybe a flak jacket or something, but he looks pretty damn big on the field. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Reminder, visit your locally owned and operated Canadian Tire for all your tire and auto repair needs. Proudly Canadian. Lions break the huddle. Two receivers near side. DeMontenac and Jermaine Jackson. Three receivers to the far side. Edmonton brings 4. Salter drops back, pumps. Now he's going to go up the middle, and he's going to be brought down shy of the first down. As it was one of the defensive linemen who peeled off, Gavin Meyer. 23-year-old out of USC made the tackle on Salter.
Yeah, and I'm not 100% sure whether or not this was a designed kind of like quarterback draw, or whether or not he just stepped up into the pocket and decided to take off with it. It happened awfully quick.
Gained 3 yards on the play. Clearly not enough for a first down. Lions will be forced to punt. So it's Joshua Cephas, receiver out of Texas San Antonio, has been returning punts for the Elks today. He's back at the 10. Meyer back at the BC 46. Punts away. A little end-over-end kick as he aims for the corner. Lands at about the 1-yard line. Bounces into the end zone. Lions will get a point. So the single by Meyer makes the score now 17-11 Edmonton. With that, we'll take a break. As we mentioned, Elks lead the Lions 17-11. 10:14 left to go in the third quarter at Starlight Stadium in Langford. You're listening to BC Lions football, presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network. Edmonton Elks have picked up a first down at the BC 54-yard line on a run by Rashawn Baker. By the way, no single point awarded, Julio, as you mentioned during the break.
Change.
Rules.
Yeah, the ball, if it rolls out of the back of the end zone or rolls out of the end zone, I don't think you're awarded the point anymore.
And they did not get the point, so the score remains 17-10 for the Elks. First and 10 at the BC 54. 3 receivers far side, 2 to the near side for Cole Snyder. Quarterback out of Eastern Michigan at the controls now. Low snap. Hands the ball off. Baker up the middle. Nothing there. I believe it was Taylor with the tackle.
Yeah.
Colby Taylor out of West Florida. Came in off his defensive end position. Your boy TJ Burke's in there.
Yeah.
Number 77.
His jersey's all over the place.
He's a big kid, isn't
he is.
What do they got him listed at? 6'2", 305. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for the Elks at the BC 53. Snyder looking over the defense. Takes the snap. BC brings 4. Has time. Fires underneath. Finds a crosser. And that's going to be a first down for Keyshawn Johnson. And they will spot that at the 41, so a gain of 12. Elks drive continues. 7:44 left to go in the third quarter. Edmonton leads it 17-10.
Another tackle for Raylan Goforth.
3 receivers up top, 2 to the near side for Cole Snyder, BC. 4-man front, linebackers creeping, come with 4. Snyder drops back again, time, fires, goes downfield, finds the receiver, touchdown, Edmonton Elks. Jalen Calhoun broke away from the BC defenders, and he just caught a 41-yard touchdown pass to give the Elks a 24-10 lead.
Yeah, this is a great throw from Snyder. It's just it looks like a crossing or a corner route, and he just throws the ball away from the defender. And he catches it at about the 10-yard line, is able to make the turn and get into the end zone.
Gomez comes out for the extra point. See if he can kick it out of the stadium. What do you think? I'm taking odds he does.
I say he doesn't.
I say he does. Kicks away, a bit of a high snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good, and it's in the stadium. So, Julio, you won the bet. How much did you bet? $1 million?
Yeah.
So, 24-10, Edmonton expands their lead with 7:01 left to go here in Langford. Reminder to stay tuned after the game for the Prospera Credit Union postgame show. BC Lion fans, listen up. Prospera members get perks all season, and new members can score $400 when they open an account online. Visit prospera.ca.
Pretty typical, isn't it, Moach, game-wise? I mean, some of these guys that have had a little bit of experience.
Well, here's the thing about football that I was told a long time ago, and any sport, really. you still have to make the right decisions. But as you move up each level, the time in which you have to make those decisions gets smaller.
Yes.
Right? Like, you're still doing the same read that you'll probably do in junior high school or even in high school.
It all happens
college.
faster.
But every time you step up a level, it goes, that time you have to make that decision is much smaller. It's smaller at every level. Lions send out their return unit. Bolden and Bailey back to return the kick for the Lions. Silas Bolden, receiver out of Texas, 5'8", 160, 24-year-olds, made some plays in Kamloops, as has Amani Bailey, running back out of Texas Christian, TCU, the Horned Frogs, Junior.
Yes.
It's a great name, Horned Frogs. I like that one.
I was watching yesterday some of the highlight films of one of the quarterbacks, Zach Zabrowski from Central Missouri. He was the Harlan Hill award winner, which is like the Heisman Trophy for Division II. He went to Central Missouri, where they are the Mules.
Kick. Bolden with the return. I like the Mules. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And a nice special teams tackle on the play by Gomez, the kicker. Or pardon me, it was not Gomez. It was Jackson Brashear, number 79. So Donald Brashear's son making a nice tackle on special teams, and the sidelines giving them a big round of congratulations. With that, we'll take a break. 6:55 left to go in the third quarter at Starlight Stadium in Langford. Edmonton leads the Lions by a score of 24-10. You're listening to BC Lions football, presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network. Entire first down at their own 31. Salter bobbles the snap, picks it up under pressure. Now he's going to run with it, crosses the 30, 35, tries to get to the sideline, and he dives for the first down marker. And he might have picked up a first down. Some nice little improv there by Caden Salter, showing off his athleticism.
Yeah, well, he dropped the ball on the snap and was able to recover it and then find a path through that pocket. And as you said, he's able to get that first down by diving for it.
So Canadian Tire first down for the Lions now at their own 42. Lions going right to left from our broadcast location. Edmonton left to right. Lions in their black uniforms. Edmonton with the white tops and the gold pants here on a beautiful day in Langford. Little RPO. Salter's going to find Jermaine Jackson at the midfield stripe. So that'll be a pickup of 13 and a first down. Nice play there by Caden Salter.
It's coming back.
Hold?
No, it was a procedure, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Flag on that far side.
They look like the receivers weren't set. It's a shame. Take away that play from Salter, who does a good job, as you said, rolling to his right and throwing a strike.
Back him up to the 37. Make it 1st and 15. The only problem about today, it's windy.
Yeah.
And we're in the scaffold up here. And
it's shaking.
It's shaking. And we got tenting and stuff, and the zip ties I'm looking at, they're
getting stretched.
They're getting stretched. 1st and 15 for the Lions. 3 receivers near side. Empty set. 3 receivers far side. Edmonton brings 4. Salter looks, pump fakes, looks downfield, finds the receiver. Oh, incomplete. DeMontanak couldn't haul it in. And I don't know if he kind of stopped with that pump fake, and he gets up slowly now.
Yeah, I think he just kind of maybe knocked the wind out of himself.
But I wonder if the pump fake slowed down DeMontanak.
Salter, I think, tried to throw the ball into the hole of the zone, right? It was along the sideline, so the high defender, low defender, he was trying to squeeze it in the middle there.
I think it might be Nate DeMontanak's shoulder, Julio. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. 3 receivers far side, 2 to the near side. For Caden Salter, 2nd and 15. Takes the snap, Edmonton brings 4. Salter, flag on the play, and he's going to be sacked. He goes down at about the 33.
He's holding as well. He was.
Now I'm laughing. It's just like that gust of wind.
Yeah, I'm looking at the tarps going, when's this thing going to take off?
I'm just like thinking to myself, I don't really care about the play right now. Are we going to live?
Yeah, I know.
Or is this thing going over? All right, after the quarterback sack, it's about 3rd and 20. Lions will be forced to punt. See who Edmonton has back there now. And it is one of their receivers, Jalen Calhoun. Punts away by Meyer. High, towering kick. Lands at about the 32 and bounces out of bounds.
Wow.
With that, we'll take a break. 5:04 left to go in the third quarter at Starlight Stadium in Langford. Edmonton Elks lead the BC Lions by a score of 24-10. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by Proline on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network. Coming to you from Starlight Stadium. Edmonton will start their possession with the 1st and 10 at their own 31. Ball's on the near hash. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Cole Snyder in a quarterback. Rashawn Baker is the running back. Snyder takes the snap, handoff Baker up the middle, finds a bit of a hole, crosses the 35, almost out to the 40-yard line. Nice run there by Rashawn Baker. He'll pick up 9 yards and maybe even 10 depending on the spot.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to be short, but as you said, it's a good hard run up the gut.
And they'll spot it at the 40, so it will be 2nd and 1. A couple of minutes' time, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by the BC Federation of Labor. Oh, she's gusting now.
We're about to take off.
Oh, man. 2nd and 1. Edmonton goes short yardage. Snyder comes up as they go tight formation, short yardage formation, and he will pick up the first down. Well, I will tell you one thing. If this scaffolding that we are on
goes,
if it's made by my good friends at Industrial Scaffold Services here on the island, big shout out to Kurt Brown and his crew, we're in good shape. They're still one of our sponsors of the Mode Shootout. Used to play in the tournament. Couldn't make it this year, but Scaffold Services, they do a great job. So if they did this scaffold, we're safe, Julio. Snyder's going to take the snap, hand the ball off, and this is Baker, crosses the 45 down at about the 47. So a gain of, call it 5.
A.J. Pena there with the tackle coming off the edge.
Former Rhode Island Ram. Name a Rhode Island Ram that played for the BC Lions.
No clue.
Frank Ferreira. Remember him, D lineman?
Yeah.
3 receivers up top, 2 to the near side. 2nd and 5 for the Elks. Snyder takes the snap, looking near side. He's going to scramble now, crosses the 45, crosses the 50, and he's brought down there by Gagne. But he will pick up a this is going to be close. Are they calling it a first? Yep, they're moving
close.
the sticks.
Are they?
Yep.
How do you remember stuff like that?
Frank Ferreira?
Yeah, but that was what? How many years ago did he play? 20?
I don't remember stuff from last week, but I remember stuff from 20 years ago. 1st and 10 for the Elks at their own 52. Ball on the near hash. 2 receivers near side, 3 to the far side for Cole Snyder. Baker in the backfield. BC with a 4-man front. Come with 5. Snyder fires near side, finds the receiver. It's Cephas, who gets down to about the BC 51. Brought down by Maurice Norris. So gain of 7.
Edmonton's got to be thrilled with the play of their backup quarterbacks. Both Powell and Snyder have both played very well. Taylor Powell, 13 of 14, 160. Touchdown and an interception.
The other thing, too, is these guys have experience in the Canadian game.
Yeah,
right?
and this is what you expect in the first. They're taking advantage of a lot of rookies. And
2nd and 2 yards, we'll call it. Handoff Baker up the middle, searching, and he will pick up 3 and a first. So he runs into
I've always said, like, if you're a 3-4 year quarterback, you've been in this league, this is the kind of game you got to have, right? You're 10 of 12 for 120 and a touchdown or a couple. Those are the kinds of statistics that you want from those kinds of guys, because you are typically playing against a lot of rookies, and you know that it's going to be very, very basic coverage. You're going to play against man-to-man. You're going to play against simple zone.
1st and 10 for the Elks at the BC 48. 1:04 left to go here in the third quarter as it winds down. Edmonton leading 24-10. Snyder takes the snap, hands the ball off. Big hole there for Baker, and he's going to get down about the BC 36. And that'll be 12 yards and another first down.
It's one of the things we haven't talked about, but one of the things for preseason, we talk about how much pressure some of these guys are on, and some of them are, battling for roster spots. But here's the other part of this equation, that for a lot of these guys, you get yourself on film like this, there's all these other teams that are going to be looking for potential players, right? That you could be auditioning for another team with a good performance here.
4 receivers up top, 1 to the near side. The lone receiver on this boundary side here is Cephas. Low snap, Lions bring 5, and that ball's deflected at the line of scrimmage. And I believe that might have been Woodley Apollon.
Yeah.
Linebacker got a mid on it.
Yeah, I did a nice job coming off the edge. But you know what I mean? Like, a lot of these guys, they the scouts in the CFL, they know who they are. They've had them at workouts, whatever. And so if you're trying out for the BC Lions or the Edmonton Elk, and there's a lot of good football players, because there's just no room for them, they're going to be available. And so what you hope is you put good film together, and if you're not going to be on either one of these rosters, that someone else may pick you up.
Injured linebacker Terrence Gagne is taking a knee at the 35, being attended to by Lions training staff. 8.7 seconds remaining in the third quarter here. Edmonton with a 2nd and 10 from the BC 36.
Yeah, look around. Keep your head up as we get another gust.
Why do I get a feeling I might get impaled?
Holy cow.
You know what? It's okay out here. Like, I don't like this as a one-off. Yeah, as a regular home game place, no. Can you imagine doing every game like this?
Well, if we're doing it, we're moving to the other side.
A little bit more stability.
Yeah, exactly.
2nd and 10 for the Elks. 2 receivers up top, 3 to the near side. For Cole Snyder, Baker in the backfield. Takes the snap. BC brings 4. Has time. Under pressure now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to try to get to the edge. Now he's going to fire downfield. Looking. Incomplete. Are they calling it a pick? And there's a flag as Snyder got hit.
It's a headshot.
BC did come up with the football, but with that, there's a flag on the play. We'll sort it all out after 3 quarters of play here in Langford. Edmonton leads the BC Lions by a score of 24-10. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network.
Football League. Ottawa defeated Montreal 27-12. Toronto beats Hamilton 20-10. And here, as Moj just said, the Elk are in front of the BC Lions 24-10.
Elks looking to add to their lead. By the way, it's Elks. It's not Elk.
Elks.
You know that? Because you know how I know? Look at their depth chart. What's it say? Elks.
Hey, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
What?
I know them as something else.
You and me both. So 1st and 10 at the 20. Spotted actually at the 21-yard line. The Elks looking to add to their 14-point lead. 2 receivers up top. Cephas and Calhoun, 2 receivers to the bottom. Kettle being one of them with Hilaire. And Baker up the middle and coming in off the edge. Nice tackle by Parker McKenna. I believe it was McKenna coming off the edge and got Baker by the ankles. So
him and Goforth have done a very nice shot. Tyler Coyle as well, 5 tackles.
Gain of 1.
Knockdown. So all the guys that we had heard about coming into this football game have lived up to the hype.
2nd and 9 now for Edmonton. Snyder looking over the Lions defense. 2 receivers up top. 3 receivers on the near side. Snyder takes the snap, looking, fires far side, and it's caught by Kettle, the rookie out of Alberta. See where they spot this.
Oh, he's short.
By maybe, 2 yards?
Yeah, they're going to bring the field goal team out.
So out comes Jesus Gomez. out of Arizona State. Very powerful leg as we've seen thus far. Field goal. There were issues for the Elks the last couple of years.
Yes.
Haven't had the greatest success with kickers. Hopefully Gomez will take care of that issue for Edmonton. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and the kick is good, and it's on the roof. So on one side the ball goes on the roof, the other side the ball could go right out of the stadium.
Well, you talk about it, both him and Mark McNamee both have explosive legs.
What is it with kicking compared to, say, 20, 30 years ago?
The ball.
Well, it's got to be the training
yeah,
too.
But
and stuff,
I'm telling
right?
you, when we used to, back in my day, we used to kick a ball. It was brand new. It came out of the bag. Now they're able to work the ball. There's a certain elasticity. It gets a little springier, so it's going to go a little further. But also the other part of it too much. They're I mean, like every other position, they're training different. They're, the leg strength.
Canadian Tire first down for the Lions at their own 40. Ball's on the far hash. 3 receivers far side, 2 to the near side for Salter. Takes the snap. Edmonton brings 4. And he's going to find a receiver crossing the 45-yard line. And it's Fitzgerald with his first catch of the day, brought down on the play by Justin Pace. Gain of 6 makes it 2nd and 4. So we're hearing Nate DeMontenac is questionable to return with a shoulder injury after he tried to make that diving catch. Unfortunate news there for the Lions' first-round draft pick. 1 receiver up top. It's Jalen Darden. 2 receivers near side as the Lions go tight formation. And this is going to be a handoff. Up the middle goes Bailey all the way to the midfield stripe. Picks up a Canadian Tire first down. Nice hard run again by Monty Bailey.
He's really impressed as well.
Gain of 9.
That's his 10th carry. Going to get him close to 50 yards. He looks like he's got that potential every time he touches it that he's going to break it.
Mm-hmm. Canadian Tire first down for the Lions at the midfield stripe. Poissant, the lone receiver on the near side. Now some confusion as Caden Robinson motions out to the near side as well. 2 receivers up top. Play action. Salter rolls out near side, finds a receiver. And this is going to be Bond out of the backfield who pick up a Canadian Tire first down. Gain of 12 yards.
Yeah.
Nice play there.
Nicely done. Very well set up. Hergy Mayala had a nice block off the edge that really allowed the quarterback to get out. And then when Bond came out of the backfield into the right flat, he was wide open.
Gain of 13, actually. Canadian Tire first down at the Edmonton 42. Ball's in the near hash. Jackson to the near side with Poissant and Mayala. 2 receivers up top. Edmonton brings 4.
Welcome you to be.
Play action again. Salter's going to check this down. He's going to find Poissant on the far side flat. Picks up a Canadian Tire first down as he's brought down by a trio of Edmonton Elks, including Travion Blaylock, a former BC Lion.
Yeah, this is a really good play by Caden Salters. You mean he as he's going to his left, he looks like he's going to take off and run, and then at the last minute he's able to find Poissant in the left flat.
Gain of 17 down to the Edmonton 24. Mayala to the near side with Jackson, tight formation. Bailey right behind Salter. Up the middle goes Bailey, finds a hole, and he's down to about the Edmonton 20, across the 20-yard line. See where they spot it, but again, a nice run.
Yeah, blitz on the outside by the Edmonton Elks, and Bailey again able to find it a hole inside.
Gain of 6 as they spotted at the Edmonton 19. Mayala to the near side with Jackson and Darden. 2-back set for the Lions with Bond in the game with Bailey. Play action. Salter rolls near side looking. Is he going to fire? End zone. Oh, he had a receiver. Jermaine Jackson was open. And he just led him a little too far.
He did. And he had also the option to run. So those are the situations, right? 2nd and 5. If you're going to get the first down, take off with your feet.
Julio, given the fact, could he have put a little more air under that ball?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he tried to zip it in there. Instead, had he just laid it out into the back of the end zone, Jermaine Jackson would have been able to run underneath it.
Because there's no Edmonton defenders on that side.
Exactly. But
have the depth.
I just think more in those situations, you get outside like that, 2nd and 5, get the first down. Move the sticks.
3rd and 5, Lions going for it in Edmonton territory in the Fire Smart red zone. Are you Fire Smart ready? Learn how to Fire Smart your helmet. FireSmartBC.ca. Salter under pressure, fires down the middle, incomplete, as he was backpedaling there with 3 Edmonton Elks all over him. And now we have some extracurricular activity after the whistle. But that will end this drive for the Lions. So 10-10 left to go in the 3rd quarter at Starlight Stadium here in the 4th quarter at Starlight Stadium in Langford. Edmonton Elks lead the BC Lions 27-10. You're listening to BC Lions football, presented by Proline on 730 CKNW, BC Lions Radio Network.
She plays in Vancouver. Strikes again. Touchdown BC Lions. Whoa, baby, 40-yard touchdown catch.
Premium clubs and suites. This one is next level. All-inclusive food and drinks, VIP entry, in-seat service, and yes, on-field access. Get up close as the team hits the turf. This one is perfect for hosting clients or just treating yourself like one.
Martinge, our executive producer, on site. Edmonton Elks will start this drive at their own 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for Edmonton. 4 receivers near side for Cole Snyder, 1 to the far side. Baker in the backfield. And he's going to go to that far side. He's going to find that receiver on a slant, and it is Justin McGriff. Big target, 6'5", 175 out of Utah State. And McGriff will pick up 11 and a first down. 6'5", 175, Julio.
That's a big boy.
It's a thin boy. 175. 6'5", 175.
Zach Zombrowski's in at quarterback, number 12.
There you go.
From Central Missouri.
As we start this drive. Handoff right up the middle. Oh, my! We have a flag on the play. What a run by Shonderick Powell, running back out of Central Arkansas. He got hit full speed and basically spun around in record time.
Almost 360 almost, and was able to land on his feet. He's going to get called back, though.
So Zach Zabrowski, as you mentioned, Julio, outstanding career at Central Missouri.
Yeah, 2-time Harlan Hill winner, which is the Division II kind of equivalent of the Heisman Trophy. He put up real gaudy numbers.
Edmonton penalized for holding, 1st and 20. Now from their own 20. Zabrowski looking over the defense, takes the snap, looks near side, pumps, fires, and he's going to find a receiver in Kashawn Johnson, who goes down on his knees and makes the catch at about the 34.
Yeah, nicely done. You 15-yard, almost a 15-yard pickup on 1st and 20.
Makes it 2nd and 6.
Yeah, gives yourself a chance on 2nd down.
Clock continues to run, 8:43, 8:42. 2 receivers to the near side. Hicks and McGriff, 3 to the far side. Lions bring the blitz, 6 coming. And Zabrowski's going to go up the middle. He's going to find a hole, and he's going to be brought down on the play by Goforth. And he will be about a yard short of the first down.
Do you go for it? No, they're going to kick it.
Up 27-10.
Yeah, you mean this.
Why give the Lions any momentum?
Yeah.
So Jalen Darden will return this punt for the Lions. He's at the 20. Jake Julian back at the Edmonton 25. Julian awaits the snap from Burton Cron. Gets the snap, punts away. And Darden catches this at about the 22, crosses the 25, 30, and he's brought down at about the 35-yard line. And with that, we will take a break. 7:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. Edmonton Elks lead the BC Lions 27-10 here at Starlight Stadium in Langford. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network.
We welcome you to BC Place in Vancouver. Strikes again. Touchdown BC Lions. Whoa, baby, 40-yard touchdown catch.
That's a good one right there. Is that orange soda? Crush? Orange Crush?
They're like running together.
My taste buds are fried.
What is this?
That's an orange Gatorade? Normal orange Gatorade.
Water? That's Gatorade?
Are they all orange?
Slushy? Is that a slushy? Cranberry.
Do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like a blue Freezy. The energy drink, like a Celsius or something. Come on, man. Talk to me nice.
Mountain Dew? Cranberry juice.
I don't know. I have no idea what that is. I don't know what that one is either. I can't tell you.
Mountain Dew! There we go. All right, Mountain Dew. Wait, hold on. How is that orange?
Listen up, Prospera members get perks all season, and new members can score $400 when they open an account online. Visit Prospera.ca. Jared Dagey now comes in at quarterback for the BC Lions. Veteran, spent some time with Edmonton. Started 2 games for the Argos last year. Takes the snap. RPO is going to try to check that one down, and it was a great play there by DK Bonhomme.
Yeah, it is.
Batted it down.
It's that RPO. He's going to fake the handoff and then roll to his left, and he tried to get it underneath the defender, and he was able to bat it out of the air.
Dagey,
Yeah, Daggy's got some
28-year-old out
experience.
of Troy University.
Yeah, he's got some experience. As you said, 2 years in Edmonton. He's made a couple of starts.
3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side for Dagey. Jones in the backfield. Takes the snap, fires downfield, and he finds a receiver. It's a nice catch there by Jaden Williams at the BC 54-yard line.
Yeah, Williams has made a couple of nice catches in traffic. That's his second catch.
Canadian Tire first down for the Lions at their own 54. Darden to the far side with Bolden, 3 receivers near side. We're hearing Nate DeMontenac will not return. He's on the bench with his shoulder in a sling. And that's going to be Bolden on the far side, makes a catch. Just shy of the first down, so probably the worst news of the day. For
Well,
the
yeah, I just don't know whether or not that's he's got an ice pack on. Sometimes that's, you know, you just want to take pressure off the shoulder if it's, but hopefully hoping for the best.
7-yard pickup on that catch by Bolden. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line. 2nd and 3 for the Lions. 2 receivers up top, 2 on the near side for Dagey. Edmonton comes with the blitz, Handoff, Jones up the middle, spins out. Pardon me, Daigie on the RPO, and he loses yardage.
There's a flag on that sideline. Far sideline, that might be illegal contact on a receiver.
That was such a good fake, it even faked me out.
Well, he was looking left like he wanted to go deep. Now I think maybe that's
Contact, Edmonton, number 41.
Yeah, that's
10-yard penalty, first down BC.
He was looking that way, and that's why he held on to it for so long.
Therese Reed, the Edmonton Elk defender, penalized on the play. Lions will pick up a Canadian Tire first down at the Edmonton 40. Lions break the huddle. Ball on that far hash, 2 receivers to the far side. Bolden and Durden, 3 receivers near side. RPO, Daigie finds the receiver at about the 30-yard line, and it's Caden Robinson who comes up with it. Just a little dump pass, but efficient enough to pick up 8 yards on the play. They're going to make it 9.
That was the one that they called earlier on that was deflected up into the air.
So it'll be second, probably about the length of the football, I guess, not even that. Free down for the Lions. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. And they'll hand it off to Jones. He goes up the middle, and he'll pick up the first down. So Canadian Tire first down for Tony Jones.
Like you say, he's a big back. If you watch his college highlights, he's a big man. Like you said, had a lot of experience down in the NFL, bounced around with a whole bunch of different teams. Probably spent the most amount of time with New Orleans, I believe.
Canadian Tire first down for the Lions at the Edmonton 27. 4:04 left to go in the fourth quarter. Lions down 27-10. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 back set. Edmonton showing blitz. RPO, Daigie rolls near side, fires, looks for a receiver, incomplete. That play looked discombobulated as Bolden went up, and he was being covered on the play by Jaron Joseph. Joseph went up early, and Bolden went up late, I guess.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 10. The Edmonton 27. Three receivers to the near side for Daigie, 2 to the far side, Bolden and Darden. Jones in the backfield to the left of Daigie. Edmonton brings 4. Daigie drops back, fires far side, high throw, but it's caught by Darden, who went up and got it. But not enough for the first down.
Well, I think he probably knew that they were going to go for it on 3rd down, or no, they're going to kick it. So get their field goal team out. I mean, he threw a 5-yard hitch on 2nd and 10. So you're going to give Mark McNamee another opportunity to come out and kick a field goal. And McNamee was here last year, did a good job, and then after the Lions training camp went down, was with the Green Bay Packers and up until the beginning of October, and then moved out to California to work on his kicking.
And that marks the 3-minute warning, my friend. With that, we'll take a break. So with 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter here at Starlight Stadium in Langford, BC Lions down 27-10 to the Edmonton Elks. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network. 7-10 to the Edmonton Elks. Field goal unit out to make it a 2-score game. At 27-13, it'll be a 30-yard field goal attempt by Mark McNamee. Carl Meyer with the hold. Cameron Foran with the snap. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and the kick is good. And no, it did not go out of the stadium, Julian. So 2:55 remaining. Lions now down by 14. Time now for Around the CFL, presented by Canadian Tire. Visit your locally owned and operated Canadian Tire for all your tire and auto repair needs. Proudly Canadian. What do you got for us?
Well, I think probably, heading into this season, a lot's going to change in the next couple of years, but I think some rule changes that are going to be implemented, and we'll talk about them throughout the preseason, but everything from the implementation of an automatic 35-second play clock to the final 3 minutes and how all that's going to work. Regular season overtime is going to change. There's no team game going to end in a tie. If both teams get possession, then it's still tied after that. They're going to go 2-point converts back and forth.
Hold on. There still could be a tie. J.C. Abbott, I was listening to the 3 Down podcast. Came up with this scenario. You're going to overtime, and then due to weather, the game is called. Really, JC? You want to go that deep?
Well, then there's a whole bunch of other stuff, and we'll talk about it. Automatic review, turnover on downs.
Thought we got to take a break, my friend. They're telling us to take a break. Well, now there's no break. All right. It's preseason.
It's preseason for everybody. Yeah. For you, for me, for T-Mart, for the refs.
T-Mart's rattled today. I've never seen T-Mart rattled like this. Tony Doe wouldn't be rattled, but T-Mart.
Tony Doe's out having his second
legend.
hamburger.
He's having 3 hamburgers, not 2.
Oh, gosh.
So McNamee getting set to kick off for the Lions. TJ Luther is back there to return this kick. And this is going to go to the far side. See, you distracted me, Julia. I didn't even see who got the kickoff. It's Jalen Calhoun. And he goes down the sidelines all the way to about the midfield stripe.
Yeah, McNamee got the tackle as well.
So they'll spot it at the Edmonton 54.
So the Lions, after today, will head back up to Kamloops. They'll fly out just after the game and finish off the rest of training camp as they get ready to play in Winnipeg on Friday night. That's Friday night to end preseason, and then after that, we'll break camp.
Get a bye week in week 1.
Yeah. So we'll give them lots of time to get the roster figured out and practice roster. And
handoff up the middle, and that's Sean Derek Powell. Nothing there. Brought down on the play by Stanley Thomas Oliver. STO, as I like to call him. That's my nickname for him.
STO?
Stanley Thomas Oliver.
He's another one. He's got lots of experience. He was a 7th-round pick in the NFL.
Loss of 2 yards. 2nd and 12. Edmonton breaks the huddle. 3 receivers near side for Zach Zabrowski. The big Zabrowski. How do you like that one? 4-man rush by the Lions. Zabrowski goes downfield. Wide open receiver. It's Kettle at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Edmonton Elks. Carter Kettle, the rookie out of Alberta, with a 56-yard touchdown reception. And the Elks up their lead to 31-10.
Zabrowski with a great throw right up the gut. I mean, he reads the coverage. Edmonton has a receiver running right up between the hashes, and he's able to find him.
Pardon me, 33-10.
And Kettle does the rest, getting himself into the end zone. Well, this is a great throw.
That's a great nickname for him, the big Zabrowski.
Well, I tell you, I mean, I know he didn't go to a big school. He doesn't got a big arm, but you throw for that many yards in college and that many touchdowns, you know how to read a defense.
Gomez comes out for the extra point. Low snap. Nice job there by Cole Snyder. And the kick is good. And with that, the Edmonton Elks now lead this game 34-10. Pardon me, 34-13. Don't mind me, folks. I'm about to lose consciousness in about 5 minutes.
What's up, big boy?
It's cold in here, man.
You got a jacket.
You think a jacket? This isn't a jacket. It's like
It's
a
a
little
jacket. It's a long sleeve jacket.
Ugh.
You've had your hood on the whole game.
Yeah, because I got like a 38-mile-an-hour wind coming through here the entire game. See, the thing is, when you lose weight like I have,
You get more. You get cold faster.
yes,
I feel great.
I know you.
I'm well insulated.
You feel awesome.
Yeah, I
don't you?
feel awesome.
Sun's starting to go down a little bit, or it's hiding behind the clouds, I should say. So Kaufman back to return this kick with Silas Bolden. Gomez getting set to kick off for the Edmonton Elks. Begins his approach. Nice kick. Backpedaling all the way to the 5-yard line. Bolden makes the catch. 10, 15, 20, 25. Finds a bit of a hole. 30, 35, 40. Bolden at the 50. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds in Edmonton territory. Great return there by Silas Bolden.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a couple of flags, lots of flags that
About
go up.
4.
Some
all at
action,
once.
action going on that Edmonton sideline. So we'll see what happens here. But as you said, that was a great return. And that's how you separate yourself right there in preseason.
It's one of the things I think if you're a rookie or a young player trying to make this league, you have to realize that specials could make or break you.
It will make it. That's what breaks you right there if you can't play in this league on special teams.
So Bolden with that nice return, and they're going to move this to the Edmonton 37 after the penalty against Edmonton. Canadian Tire first down. The Edmonton 37. 3 receivers to the near side for Daigie, 2 to the far side. Jones in the backfield. Edmonton brings forward. Daigie in the pocket, fires, and incomplete. There's a flag at the backfield as he tried to hit Jaden Williams at about the Edmonton 25. Both Williams and an Edmonton defender went up for the ball, incomplete. But there's a flag in the backfield.
Did they change officials?
I think they did.
They did.
That is not Justin McInnes.
That's Murray Clark, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. 22. So the officials splitting reps in preseason. Never seen that one before. 1st and 20 now for the Lions. The Edmonton 47. 1:59 left to go in the 4th quarter. Lions are down 34-13. Daigie's going to fire. He's going to find a receiver at the 40-yard line. And that's going to be Nick Senecal, Canadian receiver out of the University of Hawaii, the Rainbow Warriors. I think they're just the Rainbows now or the Warriors now? I don't think they're Rainbow Warriors anymore. No. Changed it. So they gain, 8 yards back, makes it 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line. Daigie looking over the defense, 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side, 3 to the far side. Drops back, fires, and another catch by Jaden Williams, and that's a completion down to the Edmonton 22.
And that's his 3rd catch in traffic, going up and getting it in the zone, in a zone defense where you know you're going to get a shot after.
Lions go hurry up. 1:35 remaining on the clock. 2 receivers far side, 3 to the near side. Jones in the backfield. Daigie trying to get the Lions in the end zone here, make it more of a respectable score, and he was looking for Bolden, and it was an Edmonton defender that came in and made a nice play. It was Justin Pace. He's made a few plays today as Pace.
He did a good job of getting his depth and then, reading the receiver, and he sells out and gets that left hand out and is able to knock that ball down.
So 2nd and 10 now at the Edmonton 22. Daigie takes the snap. Edmonton comes with the blitz. Daggy fires. This is a catch. Out of bounds, you're saying.
He caught it. He
said he did, but he didn't. It was Silas Bolden that came down with the football, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, but he caught it, though. That's why
he
makes a spectacular catch on that sideline. But it was ruled out of bounds or out of the
He was
playing
out of
field.
bounds. Bolden thinks he caught it. Well, he did catch it. Bolden thinks he caught it inbounds, but clearly the officials are saying he didn't. So we have an injured Edmonton defender. It's Tamari Fox. One of their D linemen's taking a knee at about the 25. Reminder, the Prospera Credit Union post-game show coming up. We'll hear from head coach Buck Pierce. He's hoping to have quarterback Caden Salter join us, as well as running back Amani Bailey. So McNamee comes out for a 30-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with that, the Lions make the score 34-16 with 1:12 left.
Jaden Williams, who made, again, a couple of catches here late, but has had 3 catches for 53 yards. But again, all 3 high degree of difficulty.
Drive recap now, brought to you by BC Unclaimed. Visit bcunclaimed.ca to find out if there's unclaimed money in your name. Checking is free, quick, and secure. What do you got for us?
Well, last drive, 6 plays, 25 yards, resulted in that field goal. So last 2 drives, the one prior to that, 9 for 44. So not much in the form of offense. And again, a very typical first preseason game for the Lions, given the roster that they brought.
McNamee getting set to kick off. Leonard Johnson back to return for the Elks, along with Joshua Cephas. McNamee begins his approach. End over end kick. It's going to be Johnson at about the Edmonton 17, 20, 25, 30. Cuts to the far sideline, and he's brought down at about the 35-yard line. Nice special teams tackle there by Chase Henning, another UBC Thunderbird who's playing in this game.
Yep, very good open field tackle by Chase.
The only Thunderbird on the Lions roster today, of course, Ben Hladek, linebacker, is also a UBC product. He's back in Kamloops. So 1st and 10 for Edmonton at their own 35 with 1:06 left. Now, one of the new rule changes, Julio, this year, quarterback kneels to end the half of the game, right?
Yes.
So basically they don't have to do like the 2-3 kneel downs. If there's no timeouts
left, and
it's the ball game. Handoff up the middle. Baker veers to his right. About 3 Lions bring him down there after about 2 yards. Or pardon me, that was Sean Derek Powell who's in the game. Baker, of course, started the second half, replaced by Powell a little earlier. Zach Zabrowski remains in at quarterback for Edmonton, facing a 2nd and 7 situation at his own 39. Looks over the defense, and
as movement,
we have a penalty going against Edmonton, procedure. So this will back him up with 44 seconds remaining. Sun, I believe, has made its final appearance here at Langford Stadium for the day, hidden behind the clouds now. At least the wind has calmed down a little bit. Zabrowski takes the snap, hands the ball off to Powell, tries to get to the edge, finds it 40, 45, 50, and he's going to be wrestled out of bounds by Haggerty in BC territory, but there's a penalty holding against Edmonton to bring this back.
Let's see now. That's going to be, yeah, I mean, there are 10 penalties by each team. So
they'll back him up, make this 2nd and 21.
Frustrating. Take away a good run like that.
Ball spotted at the BC 24. And now the ball is being spotted. Are you kidding me? Did you just see what they did?
I mean, that's, like you
So
said,
there's
preseason for them as well.
36 seconds left in the game. They move the ball back, what, half a football? And that's Powell goes up the middle. Nice hard run there. Brought down on the play by Maurice Norris, and there's another flag. It turns into a flag fest with 29.7 seconds remaining. Now the most important question, what are we doing for dinner tonight?
Well, I was about to say there's only one person I'm more frustrated about all these flags on this up where we are right now, and that's Mike Whittingham. He wants this game to be over.
Exactly. That 7 o'clock ferry?
Yeah.
Not happening.
Yeah.
This last, 2 minutes has taken like about 15 to play with
exactly.
all the penalties. So now they move the ball up to the Edmonton 50. So I believe this will be a kneel down, and we should call it a day. So Zabrowski takes the snap, takes the knee, and that should be it. Should it not with the new rules?
I think it's over unless the other team has a timeout. But why, you know?
You're right. Yes, you are right. Zabrowski looks at the clock. He's going to let this tick all the way down. Takes the knee now. And I believe he'll do it one more time. Clock showing 14.8 seconds remaining. So this will be the final play of the game, the third kneel down in a row by Zach Zabrowski. And he does take a knee, and that marks the end of this game today here in Langford. The Edmonton Elks defeat the BC Lions by a score of 34-16 in the preseason opener for both teams. Lions fielded a younger lineup than the Edmonton Elks.
Yes, they did.
And it showed today as the Elks, with more veterans in their lineup, come out with an 18-point victory. We're going to take a quick break. On the other side, we will hear from head coach Buck Pierce, also efforting to get quarterback Caden Salter, as well as running back Amani Bailey. Lions lose it today in Langford, 34-16. Prospera Credit Union postgame shows coming up. You're listening to BC Lions football presented by ProLine on 730 CKNW and the BC Lions Radio Network.
give you my gloves?